Come, sit with me. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to put on a smile or fix your voice before speaking. I already see your heart. I already know the weight you've been carrying, the thoughts you've been hiding, the tears you've held back even from yourself. You've been trying so hard to keep everything together, but here with me, you can fall apart. I won't run, I won't flinch, I won't be surprised, I won't be disappointed. I already knew what this season would feel like for you. I knew the loneliness you'd wrestle with in silence, the fears that would grip you at night when no one else could hear. I knew you would try to be strong for everyone else, even when you were empty. But child, I didn't call you to carry all of this on your own. I didn't ask you to pretend you're okay when you're not. I never needed your performance. I only ever wanted your presence. I want to sit with the real you, the you who's tired, the you who's confused, the you who's grieving something you can't even explain, the you who's afraid to hope again because of how many times things have fallen apart. That's the you I came for. You don't have to clean yourself up for me. Just come. Come with your questions. Come with your silence. Come with your mess. I'm not asking for polished prayers. Just talk to me like a friend. I am gentle. I am lowly in heart. I will never turn you away. Even if you come with nothing but tears and a quiet help me, I will draw near. My arms are open. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for surrender. Just sit here with me. Lay your head on my shoulder. Let me be your hiding place. I see how tired your soul is. I see how much pressure you've been under. But I want you to know you're allowed to rest. You're allowed to breathe. You're allowed to just be here without needing to impress anyone. With me, you are safe. Remember when I said in Matthew 11:28, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." I meant that. I meant it for the days when your heart is heavy and the smile you wear doesn't match what you feel inside. I meant it for the moments you question your worth, your direction, your future. I meant it when your strength runs out and you don't know how to keep going. I meant it when no one else sees how much you're carrying. I said, "Come to me," because I knew you'd have days like these. I knew there would be times when you didn't even have the words, and still I would understand. I'm not disappointed in your weakness. I'm not frustrated with your slowness. I'm not comparing your journey to anyone else's. I'm not rushing you to get it all figured out. I'm walking with you. I'm right beside you now. Even if all you do is sit here in silence, I'm staying. Even if you can't pray, I'll hold your hand. Even when your faith feels small, I'll still show up. You are not a burden to me. You are not too much. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are mine, and nothing you do or don't do will change how I feel about you. My love is not based on your effort. It's not based on your performance. It's not based on how spiritual you look. I loved you before you ever lifted a hand in worship. I loved you before you knew how to pray. I loved you at your worst, and I'll keep loving you into your healing. You don't have to act strong in front of me. I already see where you're weak, and I'm not intimidated by it. My grace is sufficient. My power is made perfect in weakness. So don't hide it from me. Let me step into it. Let me be the strength you no longer have. You've been trying so hard to keep going, but I want to remind you that you don't have to strive to be accepted here. You already are. You don't have to prove your worth to me. I paid for you in full. I knew exactly what I was getting when I chose you. And I still said yes. You are not invisible. I see the hours you've cried when no one else knew. I see the way you still show up even when your heart is breaking. I see the way you love others while wondering who's really loving you back. I see the way you try to hold it all together for the people who depend on you. And I also see what it's costing you. I'm not asking you to be everything to everyone. I'm asking you to sit with me. I'll be your everything. I'll be the rest you need. I'll be the comfort you crave. I'll be the peace that holds you when your mind spins with fear. Isaiah 42:3 says, "A bruised reed he will not break, and a smoldering wick he will not snuff out." I want you to hear that again. I will not break what's already bruised. I will not extinguish what's barely hanging on. I see your flickering light, and I still call you mine. I see the pain, and I still move toward you, not away. I want to Breathe life into what's fading. I want to strengthen what feels fragile. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not too far gone. Come sit with me. Let me remind you who you are. Not the version the world sees. Not the version you pretend to be, but the real you underneath it all. You are my beloved. You are the one I rejoiced over when you were born. The one I walked beside when you were growing. The one I wept for when life wounded you. The one I died to redeem. I have never stopped loving you. I have never taken my eyes off of you. I have never changed my mind about you. Even now, I'm here. I'm here in this quiet moment. I'm here in this breath you're taking. I'm here in this ache you don't understand. I'm holding it all. I'm holding you, and I'm not letting go. So exhale. You don't have to carry this on your own anymore. You don't have to figure it all out today. You don't have to fake a smile or pray the perfect words. Just stay close. Just sit here. Just be still. I'm not going anywhere. My love doesn't leave. My peace doesn't fail. And my presence never grows tired of you. Let me love you here. Right where you are. In the middle of the confusion. In the middle of the tears. In the middle of the waiting. I can work with silence. I can move in stillness. I can restore what feels impossible. And I will stay near. Let me heal what's beneath the surface. Let me pour peace where anxiety has been. Let me speak truth where lies have lived. Let me be the voice that silences the fear in your chest. You are safe with me. You are loved by me. You are held by me. Come sit with me, child, just as you are. Stay right here. Let the tears fall if they need to. I'm not rushing you. I'm not uncomfortable with your pain. I'm not turning away from your questions. Even the ones that feel too raw to speak aloud, I already know them. I understand. The confusion you're carrying, the disappointment that sits heavy on your chest, the ache you feel when things don't look anything like what you prayed for. And I'm not here to shame you for that. I'm here to hold space for it. To remind you that I can be trusted with the hard parts, too. You've talked yourself into silence so many times, thinking I wouldn't want to hear it, thinking maybe you should just move on and stop feeling so deeply. But I gave you that heart. I know its rhythms. I know how much you've poured out for people who didn't stay. I know how much you've hoped for things that didn't happen. I know how hard it is to keep waiting when it feels like nothing's changing, and yet you're still here, still breathing, still showing up, even when your soul feels worn down. That matters to me. You matter to me. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are not a failure because you're still healing. Healing is not a straight line. Restoration is not instant. But I am patient. I am faithful. I don't give up halfway through the process. I finish what I start. And I started something in you that will not be abandoned. Philippians 1:2-6 says, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus." That includes this moment, this season, this chapter you don't understand yet. I'm still writing. I'm still here. I want you to know you're not behind. You haven't missed it. What I have for you is still ahead. The delay is not denial. The silence is not absence. The struggle is not a sign that you failed. Sometimes I let the winds blow stronger so that the roots go deeper. I know what I'm building in you, even when you don't see it yet. I'm teaching you to be still, to trust me in the dark, to walk by faith and not by sight. I know it's not easy. I know you want answers, but what you need more than answers is my presence. I'm not just preparing the promise. I'm preparing you to carry it, because I don't want to give you something that crushes you. I want to grow your heart, stretch your faith, refine your vision, so that when the blessing comes, you'll be ready. So don't despise the season you're in. Even this, the quiet, the messy, the slow, is sacred ground. I am here with you in it. I'm not waiting for you at the finish line. I'm walking every step of the way beside you, and I promise you this, not a single tear has been wasted. Not a single prayer has gone unheard. Not a single act of obedience has been overlooked. I see it all, and I will honor it all. Galatians 6-9 says, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." So don't give up, not now. Not when you're this close to breakthrough. You think you have to earn my closeness, but I already gave it freely. I tore the veil. I opened the way. I called you mine before you ever said yes to me. My love isn't a reward for good behavior. It's a refuge for the brokenhearted. So stop hiding your wounds. Let me touch the places that still sting. I won't shame you. I won't rush you to heal. I'll walk with you through every layer. I'll sit with you through every sigh. I'll stay until the weight lifts, until the shadows break, until peace floods back in. You don't have to carry this by yourself anymore. The burden is not yours alone. I'm strong enough to carry it all. So hand it over. The fear, the guilt, the pressure, the grief, the shame, the anger, the numbness. I can take it. I already did on the cross. I took every burden you'd ever carry, every sin you'd ever confess, every fear you'd ever fight. Isaiah 53:4 says, "Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering." So why are you still trying to hold what I've already lifted? Let it go, love. Let me have it now, and let me speak to the part of you that's still trying to perform. The version of you that's afraid they're too much or not enough. You don't have to be perfect for me to love you. You just have to be present. I don't need you to pray perfectly, or act put together, or never miss a moment. I just want your heart, even if it's trembling, even if it's confused, even if it's still bleeding. Give it to me. I'm the safest place you'll ever know. I will not break what's bruised. I will not shame what's fragile. I will not reject what's real. So come as you are. Come with your questions. Come with your silence. Come with your mistakes. Come with your weariness. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you here. I already have. You're allowed to feel what you feel. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to exhale. You're allowed to say, "I'm not okay," and still be completely loved. I'm not asking you to skip the process. I'm asking you to let me into it. Let me hold you in the tension. Let me breathe peace over your restlessness. Let me remind you of what's true when your thoughts spin out of control. You don't have to navigate this alone. I am the good shepherd. I don't just lead from ahead. I walk beside. I go after the one who wanders. I carry the one who's weary. I bind up the broken. I don't abandon my own. You are mine. That has never changed, and it never will. So stay close. Sit here a while longer. Let this moment be enough. You don't have to rush back to performing. You don't have to hustle to earn what's already been given. Just let me be near. Let my presence wash over the places that ache. Let my voice be louder than your doubts. Let my word anchor you when everything else feels shaky. Isaiah papalatiga bundingdua says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you." That's not a metaphor to me. That's a promise. I will be with you through every fire, every flood, every valley, every waiting season. Every moment you thought you were alone, I was there. I'm still here. You've spent so much time trying to be what everyone else needs. But right now, I want to be what you need. You've served. You've poured out. You've shown up. Now let me fill you again. Let me restore your soul. Let me wrap my love around your tired heart and whisper, "You are not forgotten. You are seen. You are heard. You are cherished. You are chosen. You are safe. You are still mine, and I am still yours." Nothing can change that. Nothing you've done. Nothing you've feared. Nothing you've lost. Nothing you've struggled with. You are still deeply loved. So breathe, child. Exhale the weight. Inhale my peace. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to push. You don't have to fix it all right now. Just be with me. Just rest. Just come sit with me. Let that be enough. And I promise I'll take care of the rest.